That's important. Why don't you
I
throw
found
them in a river?
I found a small town.
Oh, good. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, a show that brings to you the latest and greatest and odd and crazy news from all over the planet. We've been doing this show for roughly 8 years and bringing it to your ears.
Nuh-uh.
We've been bringing it to your ears for 8 years.
Really?
Boom, give me a beat. We've been doing the news forever, putting things together, doing things forever. I am not. You didn't. I didn't. So here's the problem. I didn't have a beat. I didn't have an adequate.
Was I supposed to beat?
I said that's what it means when somebody says, "Give me a beat." You
I
start
can't.
going.
I'm white.
Just like that, and then you go like, "What? What? Wiki, 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 wiki."
Damn it, I don't understand.
Beatbox
I don't know what to say.
extraordinaire.
There are so
Um,
many baby registry things that I accidentally copied a baby registry for the link.
I'm having a baby.
There's just, it's everywhere. It's in your copy paste.
It's everywhere. It's in your hair.
You're all like all super
So
rhymey
weird.
today.
I know. 8 years to your ears. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this
What
is
are
not
these?
what is it?
There's pandas.
Those are baby bears for babies.
Oh, it's for
It's not for it's for Stephanie volunteers for things. And that's one of the things that
she's drawing babies.
Can you eat those? Those look like cookies. I have a problem.
Animal crackers. I ate a half a cupcake.
I feel you
After watching the Terminator Genesis thing and listen to the I kind of want to go do pull-ups and shoot shit. Like I wanted to eat salads and chicken rice for the next 6 months to get all super Sarah Connor buff.
I feel like that's an H&H motto right there. Do push-ups and
shoot shit.
yeah. It's horseshoes and hand grenades.
We do push-ups and shoot shit.
I like it. If this is your first time coming to the show, then hey,
We're sorry.
welcome to the party. I'm your host, Steven.
Welcome to the party, pal. Pole.
Welcome to what? Festivus pole?
Pole.
Pole dance.
No pole. No.
2 words.
No pole. No. Is Christmas shit?
Oh.
No.
Wait.
Is
Is Christmas what?
Is no. Stop. No, my brain.
Okay. All right.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
There we go.
I'm
That is
going
the
to-
only right answer. Jacob says no because Jacob thinks
Jacob's
is
an idiot.
stupid. Yeah.
Jacob's an
Jacob,
idiot.
God love him, that beautiful, beautiful man, has the wrong answer to everything. He did bring me wine yesterday. That was the right answer.
All right. Here we go. Creating the poll now. I freaking love strawpoll.com.
Right?
Or .me. Copy.
Straw poll.
Paste. I need to know this answer. And here we go. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? H&H asks.
Yes.
Straw poll.
No,
Boom.
son of
Tweet.
a monkey turd. There.
I need these answers. Did you vote? I'll vote yes for both of us because we both believe that it is.
Yeah, because I can't vote.
I think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I mean, if Home Alone's a Christmas movie, Die Hard's a Christmas. They both involve a person defending an area.
Right.
So that is basically the same premise. Die Hard and Home Alone are the same thing.
Agreed.
So there we go. If Die Hard and Home Alone can exist as Christmas movies, we're in a good place.
Right.
I don't think that's too far of a stretch. There is a Christmas tree in Die Hard.
It's a Christmas movie. He's getting home to his family in time for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Yeah, he's probably actually Kevin McAllister's real dad.
and
And he's like, I left my son home alone. I got to go. And then he's defending a building while Kevin's defending Did I say Kevin Costner or Kevin McAllister?
You said McAllister.
I feel like I said Costner.
You said McAllister.
Because Bruce Willis is not Kevin Costner's dad.
No, it's not.
No.
That would be weird.
Bruce Willis was cool at one point. You remember?
Bruce Willis could hear at one point. I remember that.
He was like a good dude, you know?
And then he started showing up for a paycheck.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'll do whatever. You want me to mug at the camera?
Yeah.
Had a Baby It's a Boy's kind of doing that I don't know thing.
Joel.
Yeah.
Joel.
Die Hard.
Look, you guys let me down for the zombie thing. Like, you let me down. That's all I hear from that dude that I'm dating is, well, all your listeners said that zombies can climb because they're all...
They have feet and hands.
No.
No, it's not. It
Zombies
takes more than that.
Climb.
What Christmas movies do you even like Christmas? I feel like you're not a Christmas
Die Hard is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Okay. I was going to ask if you had a Christmas movie spectacular.
It doesn't have to be family friendly to be a Christmas movie.
No, doesn't.
No.
What's not family friendly about Die Hard?
Piranhas is a Christmas movie. You want to know why? Because they always play it at Christmas.
Yeah.
Or they used to when they played cool movies at Christmas.
What's not family friendly about Die Hard? Let's start there.
Like, it's all about family.
It is.
He is doing his damnedest to save his family.
To save his wife.
Yes.
To see his children again.
Right. To save everybody else in the building to see their families.
Yeah,
that is the epitome of a family movie. Joel.
Yeah, Die Hard is. If there ever was a Christmas movie, Die Hard is one.
Yeah, and there's Christmas shit everywhere.
Yeah, basically any movie written by Shane Black is also a Christmas movie. Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
That is true.
There are Christmas trees in that movie.
That is true.
What other stuff? Lethal Weapon. One of the Lethal Weapons was Christmas based, right? Wasn't there? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Christmas movie.
The Long Kiss Goodnight.
The Long Kiss Goodnight had some Christmas in it.
Had some Christmas.
Yeah. It had some Christmas in it. Yeah. Well, that's because it took the world a long time to catch up, Joel.
Yeah, that's not, no.
Die Hard
is a Christmas movie. Piranhas is a Christmas movie. What else do they play horror movies at Christmas and it makes it awesome.
My Bloody Christmas Day.
I don't know. My Bloody Valentine, I think they did it at Christmas.
That's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, whatever.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a beautiful day.
It's awful.
It's where people have to go out of their way to do things they don't normally.
Always let down on Valentine's Day in the most Jeep crunching manner.
That's really oh. Well, let's not. You know what? You should reboot Valentine's Day.
I tried last year to do that, and it still sucked anus.
There's a reason. I'm not saying anything in particular. I'm just saying when things. So reboot Valentine's Day this year. See how it goes. And
I don't think Jacob likes Valentine's Day either.
Jacob, go die in a fire.
Sorry, I just broke everybody's ears.
My ears exploded. No, it's fine.
Sorry.
I don't understand. Like me and Stephanie have a thing on Valentine's Day that we do.
What?
We go to.
I bet.
Yeah.
Can't do it this year.
We go. First, we have breakfast. No, then we go to the melting pot.
Yeah,
the
you guys have done
place,
that forever,
and that's really fun. That's a great tradition thing.
That's
for
yours
us.
Though. I need my own.
Yeah, you got to do something else. Clean a deer or something.
Oh,
what kind of animals do you hunt at Valentine's Day?
So
everybody go.
So had post Thanksgiving on Saturday. Posh party. There were monocles and top hats and well dressed people involved.
Was Uncle Penny
there was
bags
wine. There? Like people showed up early to help and brought wine. I'm like, dear God, did I just become an adult?
Yeah.
Like
you got thrust into the adult thing.
I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like I don't know what I'm doing.
You basically are walking through life the same way everybody else is. None of us know what we're doing.
That makes you feel a little better.
No. I was asking my friends yesterday. Because I was getting off the elevator at work, and I'm on the elevator, 29. I'm a 29-year-old adult male, and I'm wearing some Vans sneakers, some jeans, an untucked collared shirt. And I'm standing in the elevator with two guys that are wearing penny loafers, khakis, button down, and I'm looking at them thinking, what? At what point do you get on the adult bus and start
and
looking
not be
like
able to
those
get off?
Like who are those people that once they become some age, they start. At what point do you go, I think I want to wear penny loafers to work today?
At no age should you ever wear penny loafers.
I don't understand. And I'm trying to figure it out in my own mind, whether I'm just I'm not properly maturing or aging. And these people have.
How old were they?
I mean, they were probably 40-something.
Okay,
but at the same time, I know 40-somethings that don't dress like that are successful at what they do. And I look at people I know that, for whatever reason, were able to start wearing old man clothes and being okay with it. When should you be okay with it?
I don't know. When are you okay with people bringing wine to your house?
I love wine.
The wine was fantastic. The company was fantastic. You're just like, they brought their kids too. So I'm just like,
wine and children mix.
What?
Yeah.
Like, what just happened?
Oh, because you were with people with kids and wine.
Yeah.
Oh, that messed you up, didn't it?
Oh, I had a headache.
Oh, not the wine. I mean, just being around people who had kids and were bringing wine to a party rather than like a 6-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Ugh.
Yeah, it tastes like butthole.
Rather than, hey, let's boot up WoW and play D&D.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out if I just don't know the guys like us. Like growing up, you had people wearing the no socks boat shoes that I hung around with as adults. That's what I refer to them as. So they're no socks boat shoes. Am I one of those guys that I never could find that's an adult who likes video games and nerdy stuff and comic books, that the internet has somehow made an acceptable thing because we can find each other?
That I was gonna say, I think the internet and gaming in general has made the Dickies and the Converse and the
okay for long periods of time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I feel like there are kids. It's weird because now that I teach middle school, not teach middle school, but I teach middle school on Sundays at church, the middle school kids. And I talk to them, and there's sports. And then there's one kid who likes video games, like more than anything else, and does not like sports in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
And I'm like, I am you. You are little me. When I was like, I don't even know what sports ball is.
Sports ball.
They make me play it.
Sports ball.
I mean, I enjoy football to watch it, but I don't know anything. And these kids will come to me and they'll be like, yeah, did you see that ridiculous display last night? And I'm sitting there going, I have no idea. I'm listening to you talk about your baseball team and your football team and your hockey team and all the people in these teams where you're talking about, just Joe Studmuffin from the Patriots.
Johnny Football.
I watched him till he went to prison. And that's bad, and then they got, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Johnny Football.
You're speaking a different language. And I think that me and kid who doesn't play, or who plays video games, doesn't know sports, he will eventually grow up and be away from those people, find people he understands
H&Hers
in the real world, and then we'll get it. Well, I think middle school didn't change. The same people are there, but when you get older and you grow up out of it, you have a better chance of meeting people who are you. Like the comic book reading nerdy guy.
Egat said he wore penny loafers when he was little. And they actually had pennies in them.
That's great. That's why they called him penny loafers.
That's okay when you're little. Because it's like you're wearing a costume.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like everybody's kind of floating around. Okay, so not everybody. I feel like there's a few people that just were born to be adults. And they're good at the adult stuff. And then there's me, and I'm just kind of like floating around this dinner party going, what the hell? It was fantastic. But it was just, I was thrust into it. And I just kind of made but it wasn't forward motion by myself. I was following in the wake of an adult.
Do you feel out, the key is, do you feel out of place? Or do you feel comfortable? You just notice the differences.
So I rarely feel out of place. I feel like I can adapt to most things. So I had fun. In the middle of said party with all these kids and stuff, Jacob has an 8-month-old in his arm. And he's got a phone up to his ear. And he walks up to me, and he sticks his phone in his pocket, and he puts his hand on the small of my back and directs me to the garage. He's like, can I can I talk to you in the garage? And he says it in his Jacob manager voice, and I'm going,
can I talk to you in the garage?
What did I do? Because that's my first. This is how I know I'm not an adult. Because my first response to anybody going, "Can I talk to you?" I sit there and go, "What did I do?"
I don't think that's non-adult.
What did I do? What did I screw up?
That's a human. The human reaction to go negative. Yeah. Typically, a human in general, if somebody calls and says, "Call me immediately,"
you're thinking,
you're like, "Oh crap, somebody died."
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
If somebody says like, "Hey, I need to talk to you," it's like, "Oh, they're gonna have some conversation."
Right.
I don't know why we do that, but we do that. But continue your story. I didn't mean to.
No. But that's okay. That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
That you do too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those things. I'm just like, okay, what's wrong? Oh no, nothing's. Well, no. It started out with I'm gonna have to leave for an hour. So. Few of these people, like, I've only met once for about 30 seconds, or I just met.
Yeah.
The people I were most comfortable with had just left. Anyway, and he's like, I'm going to leave for an hour. A friend just called and he needs me. Are you okay with that? And I'm like, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll host a party at your house with people I don't know. What's wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. My friend's out in the woods, shot a deer, and it's too big for him to drag out to the truck. And I'm just like, you have people smoking cigars, drinking champagne in there, and you're about to go drag a deer out of the woods. There is something.
It's totally normal.
It's not.
It's normal. It's
that's
fine.
That's so right. It's fine.
He's what you'd call classy red. My mom defined us as classy red once. Yeah, classy red.
They then proceeded to bring another deer back to the house, gut it, skin it, cut its head off. They walk in the garage covered in blood with machetes. I have pictures. They're fantastic. Just grinning from ear to ear. And I'm sitting here going, this isn't like I remember dinner parties being with my parents.
Yeah, but your parents weren't out killing deer and bringing them back.
I don't think I've ever been
like
to a dinner party where the host excused himself to go hike a deer up on his back shed and gut it open while there's children running around.
Your friends need help. You really, I mean,
what are you gonna
do? You know, that's okay. So the difference. I love the comic strip, and it shows off everything. It's like a friend, and it shows two guys lifting a couch. It says a true friend and two friends with a dead body. And it's like that is the definition. In your case, you could have friend, couch, dead, good, true friend, deer. It's like I'm helping you lug a deer to wherever it needs to go.
To his house.
I think you know what? I'm impressed.
There was a deer bucket, Steven.
Yeah.
There was a deer bucket in the corner with like a deer head and all the deer parts.
So you think this is unusual?
I've never seen someone hang, gut, and behead a deer. And now it's in the freezer.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I remember being at my aunt and uncle's house for Christmas once, and my uncle had just killed a deer and brought it home and had it in the garage and was getting ready to do the same thing. So that was at a Thanksgiving, or it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas. He was decked out in all camo and very proud of the kill. So it's not that unusual to me, your story, but I understand where you're coming from. I want you to know that is strange.
I mean, I guess he didn't kill it, so there's that.
He didn't kill it.
He wants to.
Well, yeah.
He wants to go kill Bambi.
He wants to kill a thing. He's a man's man. Me,
he's not.
I just don't want to hunt. I mean, and that's not because I think hunting is wrong. Hunting's an important thing. I appreciate people who at least eat what they hunt.
Yeah. He eats what other people hunt.
Yeah, I don't enjoy this whole I hunt for sport BS. Like, you don't kill something for sport, you psycho.
If you're going to shoot a lion, eat it.
Yeah, you eat something. I'm killing it to eat it. And it's a lot of it is carrying on traditions that are necessary. Those people are going to survive where I am going to die in a survival situation.
You'll be fine. You'll just poison yourself because the animal you shot isn't hanged quickly enough.
I probably will, yeah. I won't. It'll be like I'll find a deer on the side of the road, be like, "This is good," and it's like I don't know why that died. You know? I learned that from watching Discovery Channel. Don't eat something if you don't know how it died.
Yeah, it's true. It could have been poison death. Could have Ebola.
It could have a
gangrene.
disease. Yeah, you don't do that. I learned that from Bear Grylls.
Had a Baby It's a Boy said he went to a wedding where they stopped the reception to watch the WVU game.
That is that's intense.
That's a little
nuts.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna spend that much freaking money to have everybody stare at you for 15 minutes, have everybody stare at you for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Why would you schedule your wedding on a WVU
right? That was
day
my second thought.
If that's the
unless
most
that was the
day.
point.
Yeah, yeah. Is that your reception is maybe they didn't stop the reception. That's just how it continued.
Right.
Was this?
That's poor planning.
I like how Had a Baby It's a Boy makes an interesting point that his being a kid still, or putting on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt when he gets home from work, is that he doesn't have kids, so maybe he's still a kid at heart because of that. I wonder that myself. Like, if I'd had a kid at 22,
if you would
I have been able to maintain having the fun that I have now and looking at and enjoying the things I enjoy now when I had that much responsibility thrown at me when I wasn't ready for it?
Well, I mean, on the other hand, doesn't having a kid keep you young at heart because
it's
you
supposed
get to be? Yeah, I mean, I know for a lot of people that some people are just okay. So Jacob, we tease him all the time because he's like 90.
Yeah,
he's in my brain what I would consider like adulty.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's an adult.
But then
he has he does that manager voice thing.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because
That's
he's got a leadership quality.
Yeah.
And adults, when you see an adult with leadership quality, it sends them up to like
level 90.
Level 90 adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I don't have.
And then I got here and Steve was like, I'm not being antisocial. I'm just getting tickets from the Dark Moon Fair so I can get my heirlooms. And I'm just like, I'm home.
I got my nerdy brother-in-law.
I'm with my people.
who's upstairs playing Warcraft like an idiot when he's. But I don't know what. Maybe I should spend all my free time enhancing my career. I don't know. I don't know.
I like how you spend it. Do you have fun with your free time?
I have so much fun
there we go.
in my life.
There we go.
With things. And I don't know if it's a bad thing, but I look at people like all these podcasters that I follow.
Right.
That are doing something they love, that are continuing to they play video games.
Exactly.
Has 3 kids. One of them just got married.
And she draws well.
And he's still a super nerd.
And he does a podcast,
Podcast,
that's like
doodles.
If I can pay my bills and, be responsible enough to do what I need to do and still be able to have time to read all the fantasy books I want to read and play video games and just enjoy life, which is, speaking of enjoying life.
Yeah.
We were having a discussion before the show.
Oh, yeah. About Adventure Park?
No, but yes. No, that's we'll kickstart that.
Okay. That's the other thing that we wanted.
The job thing, but you said we needed to wait till the show.
Right. So tonight's show is going to be a little bit different. Let's address the people as if we're doing a show for them and not just talking on the phone to each other.
Isn't that
That's
how it always is?
We're talking on the phone to each other. The important thing you need to know.
I mean, we're talking to the phone and on the chat.
And for the people. So today's show is a little different. We didn't get notes.
Well, there are notes.
There are notes in the world. There's at least 2, maybe 3 notes, right?
There's a porn note and a baby note, which is awesome to do side by side.
Both of those are fine together. We'll read those at some point in the show. But there's a lot to discuss today on the show. We need a factoid at least.
I'll find a factoid.
Yeah, I don't think we can do a show without a factoid. But today, what's important? We need a theme for this. I don't even have one. No, I'm not even gonna try.
You should get a theme. I feel like
every time I do, it's stupid.
No, I feel like you've got this.
Okay, well let's how about here we go. This segment of the show. Crap! Why are my monitors trying to turn?
Why did you do? What the crap, Todd? You said crap, but you've said crap in the what the crap Todd voice so many times. Crap! Why are my monitors
so big?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That is what you'd call a glory hole.
So, anyway, tonight's show's a little weird. Man, Ashley was having a crisis earlier. And
a little bit.
We were trying to discuss it, And I was like, well, typically we discuss your crises
online
on a podcast where the world can see.
Just because I'm the most private person ever.
You have well, we both have discussed crises on the show. Is it crises?
Crises?
I feel so pompous.
Crises.
Saying words like crises.
Crikey.
These crises.
Crikey.
And it makes me feel like that's such an uppity word.
Crikey.
Yeah, no.
Crises.
Crises. Yeah, these crises.
That just sounds so much like crikey.
Boy, crikey. So anyway, what's your deal? What's the Help Ashley subject? What's the factoid of the day? Did you put it in there?
I put it in there.
All right, we're going to do a factoid real quick. Factoid of the week. You are more likely to get attacked by a cow than a shark. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You're more likely to get attacked by a cow than a shark. I believe that because you're more on land than you are in the water. I was going to say,
hopefully you're around more cows than you are sharks.
That's a stupid factoid.
That's like more of a correlation than...
The only guy who has more of a chance of getting attacked by a shark is the guy that works in the aquarium as the feeder.
With the shark.
Yeah, and who doesn't live near a farm. Then he's raised his amount of his shark bite chances. So anyway... Let's talk about this.
Gabby's dad was sick last week.
Dude, I'm sorry. Better. Oh, time crisis.
Time crises.
Time crisis. That's when you collectively have time crisis 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're like time crises.
That's funny.
Have you played one of those games in arcade lately?
Telefunny.
It was pretty good.
Telefunny.
Those games are awful.
Are they?
I was playing one with one of the middle school kids, and we were just playing. I was like, this is boring. This is boring as crap.
I don't remember them.
The graphics are garbage.
Well, aren't they from the 80s?
No, they're from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Same thing.
Early aughts.
Early aughts.
As the cool kids say.
Early aughts.
So you got a thing. You're thinking about life change.
So, and Steven doesn't agree with my life change.
I didn't say I didn't agree.
No, you can tell when Steven doesn't agree.
I didn't say I didn't agree.
You don't have to say it.
I didn't say.
Look at your face right now.
Hey,
look at your face.
I don't have a face.
I need opinions.
I got it. Okay.
So I need actual opinions. Like, I know what I want, and it makes me feel good when people agree with me.
I know what you want. But you're asking someone who's had it drilled into their head since he was a fetus what he needs
to have a job,
to survive.
Job.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I would like a job. So I currently spend at least an hour driving to work, and then I spend an hour driving home from work. At the end of the month, after I've spent $400 on gas, which is what I spend
weekly.
No, I spend $100 a week.
Right.
Depending on right now. Sorry. So the gas has gone down. So right now I spend $400 a week on gas. That's
$400 a month on gas.
Yeah, that's a lot of money on gas. That's a lot of wear and tear on my Jeep. My Jeep's from 2000.
That's a lot of cheddar.
The people I work for are batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Like absolutely just.
I can actually vouch for that.
Dear God.
All my opinions aside, the people you work for are nutcases.
They're awful human beings.
And I don't mean to say that people Ashley works for, who may or may not tune into the show.
Screw you all. You're horrible people. Kill yourselves.
But it may or may not be the truth based on what I have heard.
Yeah, it's awful. It's for instance, the kitchen has 2 doors in it. I was behind the door getting ready to open it to walk out to the main area so I could go out for lunch. The doctor I work for slams open that door. You can't see behind it, so he just slams open the door. The door hits me so hard, it knocks me into the refrigerator. There's 2 refrigerators stacked on top of each other.
Safety.
It almost knocks the top refrigerator off. I'm slammed into it so hard. He says, "Coming through," and shoves past me and walks through the other door.
That's a lack of manners.
Coming through you and the doors, it's a solid wooden freaking fire door. So the door hurt, being slammed into the refrigerator hurt, and then him saying "coming through" almost really hurt him.
That was
cause homie almost chased that mofo down.
So that's not okay. That's poor man.
And that's typical. That's a typical
day.
Day.
The king of the mountain has spoken.
Yeah, exactly.
And
just
the peons need to get out of the way.
Yeah.
That's the vibe
I asked
you're
off for a funeral. That was when I was doing the teching. So 45 minutes early, I asked if I could leave to go to a funeral. Nobody knew who died. Nobody knew what was going on in my life. Proceeded to get yelled at for 10 minutes about how I always do exactly what I want to do and I'm going to go anyway. And I'm just like, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's because that woman's bipolar.
Yes, exactly. And she's there all the time.
I don't mean that. That was bad to say. Look at me.
She's insane. Myself. She is a horrible person. I have tried everything in my power to be nice and sweet and kind to that person, and she is nuts.
Bipolar is a disease. If you think you or someone you know may be bipolar, get help.
But if you're bipolar, stay on your freaking medication. That's what it's for. It organizes happy little things in your brain.
Or smoke some marijuana.
Do something so you're not a pain in the ass.
This is so insensitive.
This really is.
Okay, now that we've buried ourselves under a deep, deep hole.
You're nervous about this conversation.
I am.
You're fidgety, and you've got a freaking scepter, and you're like about to beat somebody with it.
I get anxious talking about these things.
Why?
I don't know, because
I get anxious living through these things.
No, I know. It's a defense mechanism. Don't worry about me. You keep going.
What are we defending against?
No, it's me. I don't know how to deal with serious situations, so I tend to.
But is this conversation making you nervous? Sometimes. I kind of want to put like a spotlight on you.
Sometimes we can't. Don't turn this around to talk about where I'm feeling. Let's talk about you.
He's literally got the end of the keyboard that I take off for every show because this keyboard is stupid in all the ways, and he's like wielding it like a battle axe.
I don't know why some things make me uncomfortable. I don't know why. I could talk about you and your boyfriend issues all day. And now you don't have any boyfriend issues? Because the one you have is like, he's awesome. A giver?
Yeah.
He gives?
Yeah, he's cool.
And
he made my breakfast and my lunch and started my car this morning and yesterday.
Freaking stop it. You're making us all look bad. So anyway, you're thinking about a course of action with this particular event or this particular scenario, and I don't know how to handle it. Well, I mean, I know how to handle it.
So okay, I'm miserable. Like I'm hardcore miserable. Like I cried on the way to work this morning. I'll probably cry on the way home. It takes me an hour to get there. It takes me an hour to get home. Dipshits at work normally. And it's one of those things where it's compounded. So like something stupid will happen and I'll just go sit and cry in the bathroom. Like this is not my life.
Yeah.
Like I did not spend this long in school. I am not this person. So I can do this. And I'm a happy, cheerful person. I have a slight temper, but I'm not happy and cheerful. Like all I talk about anymore is this piece of shit job and how I'm miserable. And I stay miserable. Like my hair is falling out. Like I brushed my hair in the shower this morning and it just comes out in clumps. And that makes me cry. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But in the same time, you have to have a job. You have to.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping $300 a month right now.
That's not enough.
No, it's not. Because I've got the school loan payment. And then I spend $400 a month on gas. And their answer at work was, we'll buy another car.
I guess that's a good option.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
I would like a car payment as well as gas. That would be helpful. Are they? Wait. I mean, surely they were just being stupid.
No, they're idiots. Can't you get a new car? Can't you look? Doesn't someone have a car you could borrow? Can't you look online and get a new car?
What does a new car have to do with anything?
A better gas mileage. Because the car is my problem.
Yeah, no, I mean your car is not a car payment. I don't know. I don't know.
He's yawning. That's how nervous I've just made Steven. I have broken
Steven.
Steven sit up here and talk to you guys for 20 minutes all by himself and entertained you. And well, at least you're not wielding the battle axe anymore.
No, I had to put it down.
This is fascinating.
What? So I don't know how to fix this. So this is a legit problem that you don't really know the answer to.
I know. It sucks.
And that's the thing. I think the other problems you've had are problems we both already knew how to fix. For the most part. We knew what was going on. It was a thing where I'm just like telling you what you already know.
Oh, you mean like with boyfriend stuff?
Yeah, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
You basically already knew the things I was talking about.
Oh yeah. Dump and run.
This is different. Well, I don't know how to do it because my gut says surely there's a way to rise above this.
Right.
And to keep doing what you're doing and it not suck.
Right.
Like you look at things like this because stop it. Quitting a job is a big thing because you're like, I know I did it once. It was terrifying. It was terrifying, but I did it in the name of love.
That's when you quit to come up here.
Yeah, that's when I quit to go to West Virginia. This is the most terrifying thing I've ever done. But I don't know. I don't know what to do because one thing you think like, oh, I have a job, and having a job is sometimes helpful in getting a new job.
Right, and that is one thing I've been thinking about.
Yeah,
and I don't like quitting things. Like I'm competitive, so it bothers me that I can't figure out. So, like I said, I'm a happy, cheerful person. I get along with everybody. I can make anybody smile. I'm fantastic with people. But after an hour in traffic and my stomach's sick and all, I walk in the door and I see that dumb bitch standing there and I'm like, that's like, I look at her and I'm like, I am going to kill you. Like, I am going to shove a hot piping cup of coffee down your throat until you stop breathing. And that is going to be the best feeling ever. That is what I walk through the door with. And then every shitty thing, every stupid decision that people make just piles up and piles up and piles up. And I'm like, I'm going to kill you all.
For legal reasons, this should be treated as an objective comment, not a subjective comment. It is clearly in jest and nothing serious. Jeez. I learned about that recently. Subjective thing.
Yeah. It's a joke, a-holes. Not really going to kill anyone.
It was the case of a rapper who posted rap lyrics on the internet about killing his wife or something.
Oh,
and he's currently in the Supreme Court case over whether it is an actual threat when he said it was just rap lyrics. So it was exercising creativity. So they're trying to decide whether to judge it as an objective or subjective threat. Objective.
What happened to freedom of speech, man?
Well, freedom of speech is one thing. Threatening someone's life can also... Okay. Whoa. Hold on. We haven't had one of these in a while.
I'm as mad as hell.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
So freedom of speech doesn't mean that you can say anything you want without consequences. It just means you can say anything you want. So you can say you want to kill somebody or you're going to stab someone in the throat. If they feel threatened, they can report you, and then maybe you'll have an issue.
That's true.
See, that's what I'm saying. You can say anything you want. It also doesn't mean that someone can't call you a freaking moron for saying what you just said.
Right.
You can't be like, this is a free country. I can say, yes, you can. But if your entire community outs you because you were saying horrible things, that's your fault. You can't just be like, no, I'm going to stay here. They'll be like, no, you got to go because you're a crazy person. That's the issue here. So you can't just say whatever you want and be like, oh, I'm okay. Now the government can't lock you away in a prison forever for saying you like Cheetos and not toast, not hot fries.
It's the hate speech or the inciting speech that is.
And that can be kind of wiggly.
Yeah, that's so wiggly.
That's up to Judge Dredd to come in and be like,
I am the law.
I am the law. I love that guy.
That was really cool. I've seen the new one
I like
20
Sylvester
times.
Stallone better.
I like the old one better too. The new one was cool. I liked it. I still like the old one better.
The old one was good as a movie. The new one held close to the comic book.
I was gonna say in terms of comic to movie adaptation, it was fantastic. I just really like Sylvester Stallone.
I love that man. Why do I like him so much?
He's phenomenal.
You know what was great about him that most people don't know? Sylvester Stallone wrote Rambo and Rocky. That man is a writer.
Really?
Yes.
Civilian life for nothing.
Civilian life for nothing. He's all over me. That was an incredible... First Blood was an incredible commentary on the fallout of the Vietnam War.
It was really good.
It had a purpose. And then he's like, he's pretty BA. Why don't we put him in a bandana and drop him in somewhere and have him mow down people with a 50 cal? Yeah. That's also cool. But the first one had substance.
Yes.
You know? You had this guy who's like, I just want to get a sandwich, man. and dude's like, why don't you get in the police car with me? I'll drive you to the other side of town. I just want a sandwich.
Sure.
And he drives him to the other side of town.
That cop was such a jerk. I hated him.
That cop needed to be punched in the face.
Egad.
So Sylvester, and then they take Stallone, and they're like, hey, you want to I just want a sandwich. And then they arrest him.
Yeah.
And they take him down into the jail, and they strap him up, and he starts having post-traumatic stress and remembering and flashbacks, and he's like, they drew first blood. And he goes nuts. He runs off into the woods, and he's rigging up traps and stabbing people and pulling things up. And then Green Beret guys show up, and then it gets kind of nuts, because at the end, he's in town blowing up gas stations.
That was pretty cool.
That goes a little crazy. I feel like if they'd stayed in the woods, it would have been more believable. I'm going to shut up now and let us continue.
You basically just did that whole movie.
Spoil it?
No, you did. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
30-year-old movie.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. We should be good on the spoiler.
It's been 2 weeks.
Apparently, it's 2 weeks.
Can we talk about zombies?
What about them?
The dead zombies. Because I wasn't allowed to talk about it last week.
I don't think we can talk about it still.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I worry about spoilers, especially with shows that are kind of hot right now. Yeah.
Yeah, because some people haven't had time to watch it.
Hot shows.
I know what happens because Steven told me while we were downstairs.
You guys know my mom is coming up this week?
She's going to be here at 10 o'clock on Thursday. I know that.
Yeah.
I would like to see your mommy. I was talking to Steven. I have not seen Steven's mom since I was in Florida the last time, which was freaking 2010?
Well, you saw her 2011. No, 2009. You were there for Lauren's graduation.
I did. Yeah. But I think I saw her again after that.
I don't think so. We were talking about it the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember the last time I went to Florida, I didn't get to see them.
They were gone.
I didn't get to see them last time they went to Florida.
Yeah.
Or I went to Florida.
So she hasn't seen you. So she was like, I would love
serious?
to see Ashley. Well, she sees you every week, but you haven't seen her.
I just feel I just seriously feel like it was yesterday I was down at your parents' house.
That's because we're getting old and everything feels like yesterday. I feel like it was just yesterday Jurassic Park came out. It's 1994.
I don't want to be old.
You're not old. So here's the thing. Old is just, it's a number. It's not a state of mind.
I don't want to be old.
One day you're gonna turn 50 and you might start farting in public some, and you might start talking about people in horribly racist terms. and not really know or care what you're saying.
I hope by the time I'm 50 that racism is a little more dead than it is now.
Racism will never die. You heard it here first, folks. Hate doesn't die. It won't. It will continue to be bred into some facet
Especially
of society.
Especially if Fox News keeps reporting.
Especially if people keep talking about it. So here's the thing. I'm going to say something really controversial. If everybody treats everybody the same, racism disappears. If we keep acting like when you treat certain people the same as you would treat someone else, and you act like that's a problem, then we still have an issue.
If people are nice to me,
I don't even care.
It's great. If people are assholes, I'm still nice for a limited amount of time.
Yeah, but you can't just be like, well, they can be mean to me, but I have to be nice to them because of reason. I'm way off base here, probably. I don't know. I know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Huh? What just happened?
I think I skipped. My brain let go of the words before they came out of my mouth. No, so I have this problem. I have this issue, and this is where my foot and mouth disease comes from. Is that I know what I'm trying to say, and somewhere in my head, it makes sense and it sounds nice.
Right.
So then I decide I'm going to say this
out loud,
and when I say it out loud, it comes out sounding awful.
I do that sometimes too, and then you just keep talking.
Yeah.
To make it better, and then it's worse. It's so much worse. You're like, shut up.
What happens to me is I'll keep running my mouth while thinking about what I need to fix it with, and I'll come out with an unintelligible sentence. Where I'll say something like, blah, 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 doodads, doodads. And I'll be like, and I won't remember what I just said. I won't have a clue what just came out of my mouth because I've been so busy trying to decide if what I'm saying makes sense. I can't do two things at once. I have a problem.
I was really upset today. Like, I was in a
My hands
daze.
smell like a gyro. Euro. Whatever. It just...
Joel, if you could mix that into something, that would be great.
Smell like a cucumber sauce. What's going on here? I
Just,
spilled it all over. Then I spilled coffee coming up the stairs. I'm a child. I tripped up the stairs earlier today.
Did you?
Yeah,
You did spill coffee.
I don't know. Okay, so Geb's a racist. That's not a problem. He's more racist than me.
What the crap?
So, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't even know where to go.
What? Okay, so if I were to...
Oh, right. Back to the problem at hand.
So back to Alan.
How did we get there?
Dude.
Okay, just go.
Bus.
Just go. Chicken and waffles are great.
So, yeah, and you guys, please feel free to kick in. So, I think I've asked this question on the show before. I know I need a job. I would go kind of nutsy cuckoo without one because I live out in the boonies. I would like to have a job that's maybe a closer than, an hour away, and one that doesn't make my hair fall out because I can't deal with stress properly. So I'm debating whether or not to hand in my 2 weeks. Oh, and also I don't get to freaking go home for Christmas as of right now because they can't deal without me that Friday.
Because everyone needs appointments the day after Christmas.
Because everyone needs... Currently, we have 2. Everything
serious?
else is booked up for the whole damn month, and we have 2. And that's only because the doctor's wife has been nagging the shit out of people, calling them and emailing them, trying to fill up that day.
God.
But yeah, he's like, we can't do it without you.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can. You want to see? I just won't show up. You'll do it without me just fine. Anyway...
Dude, you should go work at a comic shop.
So I can talk to people?
Yeah. And you know how many chicks at a comic shop there are that work one? None.
That's true.
You should ask a comic shop if you can go work for them.
Yeah. I mean, it's just...
You're like, that's retail again.
Well, so...
It wouldn't make as
I'm
much
making shit. I'm making...
And not
shit
having fun
right now. I'm driving an hour. I don't enjoy the people. I enjoy one person I work with, and she's leaving.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. So I'm honestly thinking about turning in my 2 weeks tomorrow and just being like, "You're lucky you're getting this."
Yeah. Yeah.
You're lucky. The next time you say something shitty to me, I don't punch you in the vagina and leave. Because I have a bad temper.
Really? I've never seen. I have fond memories of your temper unleashing on people. Terrifying ways.
That always, anytime I'd snap and yell at people, you could see Steven go,
I basically want to disappear and never show up again. There's been times, like, this is amazing. You and Stephanie, to me, have the most relationship. Because you could be completely ticked off at each other. And one of you will eventually approach the other and, like, make some stupid joke. You'll both giggle, and then you'll hug, and then it's done.
Yep.
The same thing, like, Stephanie could be really upset about something and, like, crying, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, honey, let me hug you. You'll come in, like, tickle her or something just to make fun of her. And it fixes the problem. Like, it fixes her issues, and she starts laughing. I'm like, I want to console you. I'm worthless. Ashley comes in. She's like, blah, 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 poopy farts. And everybody just starts laughing. And it's like, oh, all the things are working now. We're all good. Everything's fine. I don't get it. I don't know how to work people.
Stephanie and I were so pissed off at each other. I cannot remember what it was, but we were, like, mad. We were at home. And, like, I'm just stewing, and I'm just scooping massive amounts of ice cream out in a bowl. And for some reason, I'm like, I bet Stephanie would like some ice cream. So, like, she's sitting on the couch, and I was like, do you want some ice cream? And, like, we just started dying. Stephanie, like, turned around. She's like, yes. Like some ice cream. So now, like, anytime we get super pissed off at each other, like, one of us will walk up and be like, Would you like some ice cream? And it's better.
That's amazing. I feel like you probably wanted follow. You want some ice cream? B word.
Like, do you want some ice? Like, I was so pissed off, but I'm like, but know that she would probably also like some ice cream.
That's amazing. I don't know that me and my sister ever got. I know we fought from time to time or fussed with each other. I know we had to have fussed with each other. And but I don't remember negative things. I very rarely actually hold them in my brain.
Yeah, I was going to say you delete them.
Yeah, they're gone. It's an amazing way to live life, by the way, to just completely forget that anything happened. And then you're just like,
nothing bad happened ever.
No, it's also a terrible way
it's awful.
to process your world. But I remember in general having a very happy and wonderful relationship with my little sis.
Yes.
But
she has a squishy face.
We would usually just go to sleep that night and then wake up and everything, start over.
Really?
I've always treated sleep like a reboot.
Yes.
So anytime I've been upset or mad, if I just go take a nap, I'm better when I wake up.
That is very true. So you have a problem when you wake up the next morning. The first thing you think about is what pissed you off or what upset you the night before. Then you're like,
you're doing it wrong.
I need help with this. And this has been for the last 3 months. I go to sleep and I wake up upset.
So 2 months after you started the job and these things started to raise their head continually.
Yeah.
Because you're fine with it to start with. At any job, you're just like, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because you said rise above it. And I'm like,
yeah.
I will reach these people.
I will begin my days with a thankful heart.
I will be smiley and I will be prayerful. And Jesus and I are going to get through this. And I'm sitting here praying, going, Jesus, shut your mouth. I want to punch this bitch. Like, stop telling me to love her.
Stop telling me what to do. Yeah. No, I don't. So my thing is, I want you to have a job.
Yes.
I don't want you to shoot
I need a job.
I don't want you to shoot yourself in the foot.
I'm about to shoot myself in the face.
I know.
I thought about driving off a cliff on the way home the other day, and I'm like,
there's no good answers to this question.
There has to be.
There's no, there's not.
So I'm like, if I give myself 2 weeks,
there is
one chance out of 10 that I'll be able to find a job inside those 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just it may not happen.
And then I'm gonna get depressed.
Not getting anything.
I mean, even if it was a $400 a month discrepancy, and I was 30 minutes closer,
you'd still have.
And I was happy.
Right.
Who gives a shit? I can find something in the meantime.
You could honestly find a GameStop. I mean, there's plenty of places that would love to have a female employee.
Wait a minute.
You really have an advantage.
Oh. Like
not a streetwalker. You're not going to go work the corner. That's not the female employees I'm talking about. So I'm talking about how many times have you worn a Horde shirt and walked into a Walmart and had some goofy kid approach you?
30 people are like, dude.
You have a niche that you haven't tapped yet because you're a girl who likes
I haven't tapped my niche, guys. Line up. I know how I can make money. I'm going to tap my niche.
Got it. Tap that niche.
Jacob, baby, we need to have a conversation when I get home.
I'm going to go out in the world. I'm going to tap that niche. I am changing the title of this show. Tap that niche.
Geb thinks I should find a rich doctor to... Geb... No.
Gab, those are terrible
That's
suggestions,
awful.
You idiot.
That doesn't help me at all.
It's not at all remotely helpful. So here's what you're going to do. I'm solving your problem here. We're going to tap that niche.
Yes.
I feel like that's a new...
I feel like Jacob may not agree to me tapping my niche. He may take issue with the niche tapping.
I spelled niche wrong anyway. That's not how you spell that word.
There was a kid that was born in 1990 that I was pre-testing, and he looked at me because I made a crack about him not being old enough to ever see Jurassic Park, and he looked at me really funny. He's like, "Can I ask when?" And he was like an adult. He was a big, tall like
a person? Yeah.
Like 24 freaking year old because you're 24 if you were born in 1990. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's my sister.
Holy.
She's 23?
Shit and a half.
Yeah.
Holy two shits.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I know.
But wow. I lost it. I'm done. Wow. But yeah, he's like, he's like, I know this, you're not supposed to ask girls this, but I think I can ask you that because I don't think you were born too far after I was. But when were you born? I was like, oh, honey.
You're like 1982.
I was like a little while before you.
1983.
Something like that.
Somewhere. I was born in 85.
85.
1985.
1985.
1985.
1985.
Let's say it a few more times together.
1985.
So you do okay. So here's what we're gonna solve your problem.
Okay.
You
Ninjas.
No
Pirates.
Ninjas. There are a million people out there with YouTube channels.
Yes.
However, you're a chick who likes video games and reading. So all you have to do is play a video game on the internet, and ta-da!
And wear a boob shirt.
No, we're gonna be classy. You're gonna be the classy chick gamer. That's classychickgamer.com.
I feel like if someone had to make a list of adjectives or adverbs, because I can't remember. I don't think anybody's ever called me classy.
Classy chick gamer.
I mean, I'm not like anti-classy.
You are going to become classy chick gamer. You will adopt this persona, and it will be
with a monocle.
Yours. Yep.
I'll dress like Audrey Hepburn.
Yes.
And play
video
hordes of
games.
orcs.
Yep. That's the answer. We have solved the problem.
I still like tap that niche.
You're gonna
.com.
And you are going to be a YouTube sensation.
A guru.
Yep. I don't know why you're going to be, because I don't understand why people watch people play video games.
I watch people play with their hair on YouTube. It's the way people talk.
Yeah.
That really, I feel like that kind of draws you in.
If I watch one of the gamer chicks play video games on YouTube, there's a problem where your eyes don't move away from the cleavage and their voice is really annoying. I don't care what you say, you're all looking at the cleavage. Don't look. It's the truth.
I've never seen
because their camera's angled like this. I was playing a game the other day. I was playing a game the other day, and it was called Crossy Road, and it was fun. Let me tell you about this, and look at all the things my fans sent me.
And then they like flip their hair. You got to do the hair flip.
Yeah, it's bullcrap.
That's the best thing ever, Steven.
So you're going to do something different. You're going to rise above it.
Rise above.
You're going to be a super video game talker lady.
Super video game talker later. You know what that means, Steven? That means for an investment in my future, you need to acquire a PS4.
I didn't mean to drop that. ClassyChickGamer.com is open, by the way, on the internet.
I just gave an excuse to buy a PS4.
Oh, we're buying one.
Somebody,
by the way,
somebody get me that domain right. Meow.
Raising my hand for reasons unknown because I have the mic.
Okay.
It's like, I have the conch.
the conch.
The conch.
The conch.
Let's make sure we pronounce the N thoroughly.
The conch. Ah.
I have the conch. Did I tell you that I met a guy on WoW? I ended up in a group with him, and he said his name was Suck My Rooster, and I was like, what? Where is your mom?
Suck My Rooster.
Yeah, that was his name on the WoW, and there was another guy named like Princess Farts or something, and I was like, where are we at? Like, why can't we get a little more creative here? But I mean, I'm running around with a character named Boo Devil. So, I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot better. What's that
Jacob
say?
texted me the gamer.com domain too because he doesn't know how to use the chat.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's like, that's open. And I'm like, no way.
See, I'm telling you, freaking genius. ClassyChickGamer.com.
Food truck.
Yeah, Classy Chick Gamer. I don't know.
Tap that niche. Damn, Ashley's going to bed tired tonight. Wow.
I was trying to understand what I was looking at.
Wow. That's a lot of niche to tap, yo.
Wow. Okay. So we have solved Ashley's problem, right? You're going to roll a YouTube channel, ClassyChickGamer.com.
I'm going to roll it. My stats are going to be out the wazoo.
We are. Classy Chick Gamer will be a video YouTube channel of you playing video games while looking classy and dapper.
Dapper. Let's see here. So, how to look classy out the assy.
That could be how you finish. Hold on. We're on a roll.
Steven's got an idea. He's waving his conch.
I'm waving my hands. That means I've got an idea.
Okay.
You will be the Classy Chick Gamer, but you will be somewhat unclassy with phrases like that one.
Classy out my assy.
This is perfect. We have solved your problem today. We are on it.
It says you have to have a sense of style to be classy, Steven. I don't have that.
You have a sense of style. You're downplaying your abilities.
Speak calmly. Don't
We're
slouch.
You're gonna pretend.
Behave.
Do we look like we know what we're doing?
Develop conversational skills.
What, are you reading an article on Art of Manliness?
Your
or
hair
something?
should be neat, clean, and simple. Why the hell am I talking like this?
Because you feel like you have to when you read things about classy.
Take care of more than just your appearance. I've smoked my entire life.
I'm telling you, we have an opportunity here.
Somebody buy me the domain right now.
Classy 8-bit. No, don't buy us the domain. You know good and well we're not good about following through on our intentions.
If it means that I could quit working for those a-holes, this webpage is not available. It's not available.
It's not available because it exists. What are you talking about?
It says it's not available.
It's probably because one of these homos done bought it for you. And I mean homo in a nice way. Not that it's a mean thing.
It's not open.
That's probably because somebody bought it for you.
Server cannot be found.
What? Of course it can't be found. You're not going to it. You're not going to the website.
But it says this webpage is not available.
Hold on. I'm ClassyChickGamer.com. I'm finding out right now. It does say it's available. It's available for $13 on hover.com.
This DNS lookup failed.
What are you trying to do?
I just clicked on ClassyChickGamer.com.
If it fails, that means no one owns it.
Okay, well I want it.
It's $13.
Where's I left my purse in my car.
No, I can get it for you.
No, I don't.
You have to commit to it.
ClassyChickGamer.com. Don't buy it through GoDaddy.
No, I go to Hover. Hover.com.
Hover, okay.
Hover.com. So, because it gives you free private Whois.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So here's the thing. If you're going to do it, you have to be a mixed media website. So you have to be YouTube channel plus
Twitter.
game reviews plus the Twitters.
Plus
and
the Instagram.
You could blow it up. I'm telling you right now.
That's what she said. I'm going to be blowing up my niche.
You just have to work at it. You have to work that niche until you get it well tapped. That's what you have to do. I'm glad
you have to well tap your niche.
You have to work it till it works for you. It's not going to be an overnight success.
Are you kidding me?
I can get you hooked up.
Guys, I need your help.
What?
I want them to make me an overnight success.
All right, army of listeners, all 13 of you.
Hey.
Let's go.
Those mofos have some clout because they single-handedly ruined my Can Zombies Climb campaign. I'm classy.
See, these things can make it happen. What if you're the classy chick gamer that's not classy at all? It's perfect. The only difference between you and the other ones is you don't show your boobs all day. And that makes you the classy one.
ClassyChickGamer.com. There are no boobs.
I think we've got it. Geb's right. If you become super popular after tapping your niche, you'll stop co-hosting the show.
No, I won't. This is my dude. Like, this is why I don't kill myself during the week because I have a Tuesday break to talk to you guys.
It really is a wonderful thing.
It is.
We haven't even talked about any world news. I don't even care anymore.
This episode brought to you by Ashley's butt hurtedness.
Ashley's got butt hurt.
Ashley's got butt hurt.
Got butt hurt, so we got to tap the niche to fix the problem.
So what am I doing? I'm terrified. I want to quit. I want to quit. I'm miserable. I have an ulcer. I'm bleeding out my throat.
Here's what I want from you before you vomit blood all over the desk.
It's like straight up chest burster crap up in here.
If you do that, so here's the thing. You have to promise me, and I have to keep you accountable, and so will all of these fine people. Well, I'll keep you accountable by throwing a water balloon at you or something. We'll figure out something.
They all have my phone number, Steven.
If you quit this job, you have to push yourself to something else. And not like, yes, apply for other jobs to get money because you need income. But while waiting, do something. Do Classy Chick Gamer. Use the talents that you have.
Which apparently involves tapping that niche.
Niche tapping. No, okay, so here's the thing.
I am putting that on my resume. I am a niche tapper.
Let's look at it. Professional niche tapper.
Professional niche tapper.
So let's look at this.
Skills include.
We're already over time, but we're going to look at this. You are an amazing writer. And I don't care what you say. You are an amazing writer.
I like to write.
Incredible at it. You write.
Says the guy who didn't finish his book.
You write nothing, but you're freaking good.
Thanks, Stephen.
You have a magnetic personality.
That's how I tap niches.
Everyone you meet. No, I'm being serious right now. I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
See, you're getting as awkward as I get when you tell me you can't take a compliment.
I can't.
No, you
Thank
can't.
you. I'm classy, Stephen. I can take a compliment.
No, you can't.
Well, thank you.
You can't handle someone telling you you're great. You need to get over that because you are. You need to eat your problems. Where was I going with that one? It's another one that was brain to mouth, bypassing all judgment.
I eat your problem. Just put on 30 pounds.
You gotta. Okay, so here's the thing. You're an incredible writer. You have all the abilities that make all these other people that do this Twitter crap and YouTube channels and all this BS successful. You just don't know how to harness it.
No.
So you need me and Joel.
I do.
To harness
your my niche tapping.
You need to harness your abilities so that you can use them effectively. Because you have, so everybody, and I'm making a broad sweeping gesture for the audio listeners.
With
my freaking axe.
Keyboard axe.
That people who meet you like you.
Yeah.
People who meet you like you immediately. They disregard anything any preconceived notions they may have, and they love you.
Which Steven probably gave them. Thanks, Steven.
I just tell them expect a nickname. That's basically like unless she wants to date you, expect a nickname. If you're a guy who gets a nickname,
no chance in
hell. It's not happening. That's basically being friend zoned by Ashley. If you walk out of Ashley conversation and your name is like Captain something.
Captain Underpants.
Then you now have.
You are not getting your niche tapped.
No, you will never. You will never have. Yeah, we're okay. That metaphor can only go so far with me saying words. I'm just saying we gotta fix. Eat your problem.
I did bring you cupcakes.
I love that, Joel. That's
things I learned from H&H show. Eat your problems.
So that's our solution. I got it. It may not be Classy Chick Gamer, but it needs to be something. It needs to be something along those lines.
I walked into Taziki's today and talked to people, and I was like, I'm going to go buy you cupcakes. And I brought them cupcakes.
Yeah.
Cupcakes. Apparently, if you're classy, you have to enunciate.
Yeah.
And that completely made my day. Like, that made me feel, it made people, I like making people happy. I mean, I know niche tapping makes people happy. You should animate what logo?
Did he tell me that? Oh, yeah. Ops. I'm sorry, I derailed it because somebody talked to me in the chat and it highlighted my name.
How do you animate what logo?
I think he's talking about the logo up in the upper left.
All Ashley.
Have it like go round and around and around the globe.
.com is still available. That's been a thing for like years.
I bought Ashley all the time and Steven all the time at one point because we were going to do that 24-hour podcast on, see who got more viewers.
How'd that work?
Well, if it went, you won. Because Oh, I've got it. I've got it figured out why Classy Gamer is going to work. Because if you post it on Facebook once... What? Holy crap, Ashley. You have an enormous amount of potential here. I could post the same thing about what I'm doing. It would be like crickets out there. You post... You get ClassyChickGamer.com ready. You launch it when it's ready with some content already on it.
Because I need help.
You get Eric to help you out with logos and art and whatnot to make the website look pretty. You get Joel to help you out with your video bumpers and whatnot. And then before you know it, you've got me for all this audio bull crap. You could do a podcast as part of it. You could have guests. There are an enormous amount of people out there who want to talk on the internet, and you could get them. I bet you could get Nicole Spag on the show.
Spagliato!
Yeah, you could get anybody you want, and they would be like, "Hey, I was on that show. It was great."
And then I could give them a shirt that covered their boobs.
And then 3 of them could come watch Horseshoes and Hand Grenades with us.
Yeah. Great. You just want that connection to Scott Johnson.
No, I've got a connection.
And then he comes on this show. You know what? You know who I'm angry at still?
Brian Brushwood?
Yes.
Why don't you get him on your Classy Chick Gamer show?
Deershwood.
He would do it.
To love you.
Because he plays video games while live streaming all the time.
I used to love you, sir. You were everything good in the world. And then you promised me cupcakes 3 times. And you disappointed all 3 times.
Had a baby, it's a boy sees your excited face.
I used a little excited.
But you got to do it. So if you quit tomorrow, you have to.
Well, Stephanie's like, put your 2 weeks in.
Well, I'm not saying walk out the door tomorrow. I'm saying that much like Gary Vaynerchuk says in his book, Crush It, which I believe everybody should read once every 6 months.
I meant to give that to Jacob.
You need to read it yourself.
I know. Well, I have it on my computer as an audiobook.
I don't care where it is. If you're not reading, it's not doing you any good.
Yeah, fine.
Well...
It's not doing
I'll put it on my phone and then I'll listen to it on my hour drive home.
Listen to it on the way to work. It will change your freaking life.
Okay.
He's got a very strong voice because he's very passionate about what he's talking about.
I like being passionate about things. What's excited Ash's face? So many things.
So there, we fixed the problem. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
This is such a random show.
I don't even care, man.
Thank you for Ashley's butt hurt hour.
I believe this show is best when you and me have real substance to talk about.
We always have real substance to talk about. Biting people's penises off is real substance.
Has the news taken a back seat to our convoluted and chaotic
world? It does
world?
sometimes.
What I
think I'm going to have to start getting show notes on Sunday and then updating them.
Probably.
Because this is...
Well, there's a lot of news that happens throughout the week you could probably get.
Yeah.
I mean, every day on the morning stream, they got 2 new weirdo stories about somebody.
Well, there's lots of weird. The notes would have been good.
Yeah, the porn McDonald's was actually pretty funny.
Waking up to find a baby in your bed that your son put there and nobody knows whose baby it is. That's
uncomfortable.
Kind of cool. Yeah.
If my baby disappeared, I'd be upset. My baby right now is in Stephanie's belly.
I don't think it quite works like that.
It's coming. That baby's coming. It'll be here before I know it. By the way, if you want to buy me anything, you can.
Oh, yeah. They need to...
I need nerdy baby stuff. We registered for everything that's cute, and I'm looking for, I need a Star Wars crawler. I need, a Ewok blanket. You know, I want the crawler that says level 1 human with 0 experience.
That's happening.
I want the Fuzzy Dice mobile to put over his crib.
That's adorable.
I'm
just going to go to thinkgeek.com and just send you everything in the baby aisle.
These are the things they don't have at Babies R Us and Bye Bye Baby and all these other places that I went. They just have cutie pootie elephant stuff. And I like the elephant stuff. We're kind of theming his room around elephants and giraffes.
And
cool stuff. It's really
around Africa. I'm gonna buy him an Ebola microbe.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right, because you're in Africa.
Yeah, I'll put it in his bed.
Little microbe. I can't look at the word microbe and not say microbe.
That's because it's got an E on the end.
It does.
Good game, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight.
Game
this has
over,
been
man.
super fun. I haven't looked one lick at the H&H show notes. I don't know how in the world to end the show.
Oh, wait, here. I'll find, let's see here.
Shine is dumb. Is that what you titled this? Why would you do that?
Did I try to what? No.
You titled the story "Shine is Dumb."
Oh, because you were talking. I forget. It was at the beginning, and you said something.
Egats is taking the point to let us know that the cat litter is in the background.
I was thinking about that. That litter has been in the background for the extent of the show.
Sorry about that, guys.
I thought about moving the camera, and then I said, no, I'm not gonna. Here's some words of wisdom.
Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on the show.
So much.
Seriously, she needs it. If you are interested in Classy Chick Gamer, tell Ashley that you are interested in Classy Chick Gamer. Because she will not do it without your full support.
No,
She'll barely do it with your full support.
I'm afraid to do things.
She's afraid of it, and she's going to judge me for not quitting my job and starting a food truck.
Look, that is a good idea.
So is the nearly free option of playing video games for other people on the internet and talking about them.
I'd like to request the kitty shitter not be in the background for this show. You ass.
Send your questions, comments, feedback, and hate mail to hnhshow@gmail.com. If most of you are following Ashley on Facebook, send her all the requests that you would like to see her do something like this, so the entire Facebook gets it. I want this to be as freaking public as possible, so that everyone will be like, oh, Ashley's doing a thing? Ashley, what are you doing? And you'll have 47 comments by the time you wake up being like, oh, you should do that, Ashley. I would watch you play video games on the internet. Call us, leave us a voicemail at HNH Live on Skype. Download the show on iTunes, Stitcher, and wherever your finer podcasts are sold for free. Follow us on Twitter. I'm Steve H&H, and the show is at H&H Show. And you can always donate to us. Help us make the show better at patreon.com/HNH Show, which now features the video commercial, the coffee commercial created for us by How to Baby
awesome.
We'd also like to thank Bradley Meck and Pipes for their continued support of the show on Patreon.
So much thank yous.
Definitely.
Much thank yous.
We still have stuff incoming, by the way. I'm waiting for the remainder of the stuff to get to those who have reached a certain area of the rewards list.
I need to glitter puff a card.
Yeah, I was going to send a lot of that at once.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've got the other things coming.
Okay.
So I was going to send that all at once.
I'll get that done.
So
maybe
hopefully we'll get them to you soon.
If they're ready Friday, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know when they're going to be ready because of the derailment of the extenuating circumstances.
For him.
Yeah, so we'll see what we need to do. But yeah, if Ashley does Classy Chick Gamer, maybe we'll start a Patreon for her where she will get a fortune of money because she has boobs and is nice.
Have boobs.
Plays video games.
Have boobs, plays video.
Yep. Yeah. We love you guys. We're going to leave you with these words of wisdom from Peter Haggerty. Life is a journey, and if you fall in love with the journey, you will be in love forever.
Aww.
That's pretty good. Sometimes life's journey sucks.
Amen.
Sometimes you're driving through Kansas and there's nothing but corn everywhere. You're like, this is the most boring drive ever. Then you hit Death Valley and your air conditioning goes out and you feel like you're going to die. But eventually you reach the ocean in San Diego and you feel that nice, calm, wonderful breeze blowing at you off the ocean. You sit, you look off into that sunset, and you say, thank you guys for listening. This has been another episode. We'll see you next time right here on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Bye.
I just realized that boobs are chest fat.
They are. Chest fat with glands.
Chest fat that gets you views.
Yeah.
View my chest fat.
Use the chest fat. Use your niche. Episode 325, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't write anything.
I don't care. I don't even need to know anything. We're fine. Tonight, this is going to be an easy one. Watch this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be super easy.
Okay.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tonight on the show, we solve all... The way I said that was really weird. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tonight on the show, we solve all of Ashley's problems together, like a family. We come up with all kinds of ideas. We don't read a single freaking news story, but I promise you're going to dig everything we talk about. Tonight's episode brought to you by Drama. This is Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, episode 325 for December 9th, 2014. Tap that niche.
Sorry.
I have to learn you some manners.
Every time.
Classy chick gamer doesn't behave this way.
Chusticles.
I'm telling you. That's golden right there.
Classy chick gamer. That's
It's
hilarious.
It's gold. It is gold. I gotta remove some of these gaps. These stupid gaps.
I think I'm just going to turn in my 2 weeks tomorrow and then be like, oh, and also I'm taking my 2 weeks of paid leave.
2014. Tap that niche. It's perfect. I didn't know what in the world I'm supposed to say at the beginning.
That was awesome,
Brought
though.
to you by Drama.
I thought that was funny.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm generally happy with it. All right, I got to record my my silence here. Give me just a second. All right, we're good. It's difficult for me to remain silent.
I know. I'm like.
I did that exercise we were talking about listening as with my small group,
Yeah.
and I was telling them like, okay, you guys, what we're gonna do? Everybody be quiet for 30 seconds.
Could they?
You're be absolutely silent. Yes, because they're not podcasters. They may be 11, but they don't feel the desire to have to fill every moment of their lives with some chitter chatter.
I
So I was like, wasn't that hard? And all of them were like, no. Most of them because they're contrarian little savages.
I don't like being quiet, obviously.
No, being quiet makes me uncomfortable.
Steven.
What?
Jacob said a bad.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Read the as many problems part. I wasn't going to show you, but he said he wasn't scared, so now I'm going to show you.
He should be afraid of me. What? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't remember you having audio issues this time. Yeah, maybe we couldn't play the thing at the beginning.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah, that was
a stupid problem. Tell him
I don't even want to open a food truck with you anymore.
No, if he attacks my livelihood, I'm going to stab him.
With your keyboard.
My keyboard.
Keyrang. Borderang.
Look at here. I do a pretty darn good show.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? I got told by one of my buddies who's incredibly picky about how he does things. And he said that we sounded better than the Engadget podcast.
Really?
The freaking Engadget podcast. I remember listening to the WoW Insider show and being like, this is the worst freaking audio quality I've ever heard.
I do think our
life.
audio is kind of awesome.
And we do a pretty freaking good job.
Well, you.
Wii U?
I show up.
We should get you a Wii U, and then you would have even more to be a classy chick gamer with.
That's true, because the new Zelda is coming out next year.
You just have to become like MovieWit.com is an expert movie news gatherer.
Yeah,
You have to be the gaming reporter. And you're freaking clever.
I did do that for a while.
I
I did
believe
video
in you.
game reviews.
You did.
That was fun.
That was fun. They kept sending you garbage, and you kept making it work.
I know. I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, you should do stuff like that again.
I should
I
should call her up and be like, so I want to do that again.
I'm not saying I condone. I do condone. I mean, I don't want you to work at a place that sucks. I just don't want you to not work and then not chase something.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not going to work, I want you to chase a passion.
Well, I want to work.
Well, yeah, I know that. But if you quit, if you get put in 2 weeks' notice and you don't get a follow-up job that picks up after that.
That's terrifying.
You need to be doing something to push yourself forward. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Come to the H&H show where Steve is Steve-like and Ash shows up.
I do. I show up for this stuff. It's all done for me.
It's not done for you. You contribute more than you even realize.
I didn't even do the notes this week.
Do you realize? So I sat here without you for 15 minutes. And that was the most uncomfortable, frightening 15 minutes I think I've ever been a part of.
I was having a breakdown downstairs to your wife.
And it's okay. I mean, I understand. That's why I didn't come after you after 5 minutes. Because I knew whatever you were doing was important. But when it hit 15 minutes and I was becoming a wreck of loneliness and inability to function, I realized then that there's nothing I can do by myself. I cannot do a show. I had a dream at one point of doing a single show by myself, and I can't do it.
I think that would be incredibly difficult.
It's terrifying because you all of a sudden have all this pressure, but mostly because you put too much stock in your own brain, and you're like, oh, surely I can get on and talk about something. No, you can't.
You need that counterpoint. You need someone to at least say something that you can bounce off of.
Yeah, you can't do it by yourself.
Because you know what it is? You and I are performers, and we need the feedback.
You have to have it.
Like, you can sit and spout for days if you had the feedback. Like, if the chat was instantaneous.
Yeah. I'd filibuster that chat room.
Yeah, you would.
Like,
I mean, just
all
for
day.
years.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's not instantaneous and you don't get any feedback, it's horrifying.
It's
it's just
awful.
this great big void that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why people that don't laugh quickly, you know, quick laughers. Like, we like quick laughers.
Yeah.
People that take the time and think before they laugh or respond, you and I are like,
I immediately have to fill the space that they've left me.
yeah, and then you're like, was what I said not funny?
Yeah.
Were you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
We have that
Absolutely
response.
True. Yeah. It's terrible. It's
It
scary.
sucks.
I hate it. And you're right. My goal, honestly, what I do on this show is try to make you laugh. And if I can successfully make you laugh, then I imagine there's an entire universe
Of laughing people.
people laughing. And it brings me joy. There might be 3 people in the chat room, but there are hordes of people that will hear this and begin laughing. And too, like, when you laugh or I laugh, it encourages other people to laugh. That's why TV shows have laugh tracks. Because if you hear other people laughing, you're more likely to vocalize your laughter.
Yeah.
Or you'll just sit there and go, that's funny. You know, in your head.
Yeah.
But when other people laugh, you feel comfortable laughing.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Tap that niche.
I need you to try and do it.
I need you.
I mean, I'm serious. And the chat room's serious, too. Because we've seen your capabilities.
Oh, you mean the... What they're all at?
It doesn't have to be classy chick gamer. But it
row
has to be
of
something.
laughing me. That would be awful.
Laugh tracks are awful. I'm just saying I believe in you. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I believe that you can do the thing.
You learn how to take a compliment and accept it. And I'll try and learn how to deal with confrontation and awkward.
I'm just like, dude, just say thank you.
Yeah, but you can't do it.
And move on. And then and I'm just like,
You can't do it and believe it. By the way, Die Hard's a Christmas movie according to our poll. There's been 7 votes and 5
I can't
yeses,
remember
2
my
no's.
Facebook, or I would have put it up on there.
Oh, you can't remember your Facebook?
Short-tempered. I'm ready to quit my job too. Just interviewed, got turned down for the 6th time at this company. Oh, that sucks.
Is that our buddy?
I don't know.
I think that's our buddy. Is that our filmmaker buddy? Probably is. Yeah, arms flailing. Is that because he's excited? I flail my arms when I'm excited. We learned that today.
Dude, where are you, like 6 times in the same place?
Probably. It's a lot of places you have to interview to go up. Oh, unless that's my buddy.
I don't know which buddy it is.
I got a buddy. No, he would have logged on as the nub, I think.
The nub.
You can do the thing. Is that the tiny
If
potato?
that's the tiny potato, I will marry you.
That's a tiny potato.
Oh, it's a tiny potato! I love you, dude. That's awesome.
A tiny potato that can do the thing.
That's our thing.
I got you, short-tempered. I know where you're at. That's all BS.
Nobody, like, Stephanie is happy in her job.
I mean, she has a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I have roller coasters.
Did you roller coaster back up? Or are we still on the...
I roller coaster back up because a decision was made today that was actually made sense.
Yeah.
Where someone gathered all of the information and then made a decision rather than just making a decision. It was actually very smart. And that made me feel better. But, I mean, it's a roller coaster. You're going to have your days. You're going to have your good times. You're going to have your bad times. My dad run the place. Good days, bad days.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I mean, I realized that.
Tough situation. Yours has been consistently poor. Though.
Yeah. I was like, there are no good days.
For a long period of time. Yeah.
It's just all shit days.
You know what creates good days? Chasing your passion, tapping that niche.
Tap that niche. I'm going to get that tattooed on my forehead. I'm a niche tapping mofo.
Go backwards so when you look in the mirror, you see it.
And everybody's confused.
No.
I'm going to write it in Russian and backwards.
Be like, I'm smarter than you. That's why it's written this way.
I can look up through my eyelids and see it backwards on my skull.
Did you create the...
I didn't.
Oh, can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
You don't even have to really put a whole lot in there other than...
What am I doing? SquarePants.
Squarepants.com.
Every time I type that as SquarePants. I'm not even playing.
We can go off live, though. Off live?
Off live?
We can turn off the stream if you want.
Okay, what is my password?
Hey, I love you guys. You're the coolest.
We both yawned at the same time.
It was a big one. You guys are awesome. Love hanging out with you.
Yes. That sucks about the job thing. That he's been applying 6 times. It sucks.
Yeah, it's tough. The competition can be heavy too. That's unfortunate. That's the bad part. It's like you might have everything, and then the next guy comes in is like, I have everything plus some, and it's like, oh, jeez. So like that's the thing. You think of a job as they didn't like you. Like if you go interview and then you don't get it, you're like, oh, they didn't like me or didn't have what I needed.
Right. I'm not good enough. I don't measure up.
Right. But the thing is, the guy who came in right after you might have just narrowly defeated you in the entire thing.
Right.
You know, you might be super nice with a lot of skills, and the next guy comes in and for whatever reason is somewhat nice with every skill they need.
Yeah.
And they're gonna fall to this guy has everything I need.
Yep.
And he's nice enough.
Tap that niche.
You do your best to be me. You go in there and you be like, I'm just gonna be the peoplest people person you've ever seen, and I know some stuff.
People.
And you try to hope that it works out.
People.
All right.
People.
Let's do this.
People.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight and helping us through all of our problems.
Frack.
We love you. And we will see you next time right here on your favorite show in the world. Bye.
Your thingy broke. That's what she said. I can't stop the thing.
Oh, it said I can't do it. I can't stop the live stream.
Why?
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Add account.
How to baby it's a boy.
I don't think I can stop it.
You dropped your thing.
Almost said our password out loud.
That's good.
On the internet.
That's good. That's what you want. That's what you want.
No, that's not what I want at all. Google's retarded. And I mean that in a positive way.
Dude, I laughed a couple times and blew the mic out.
That's all right. We're fine. Come on. Just go, internet. Just go.
I laughed today.
I don't think we have 3,445 views total. That's pretty darn good.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right, now I can stop the stream.
Okay.